Hi, everybody. I am Kristen Dokas. I am the founder of Social Savvy Workshops, where I work with parents as well as other adults in adulting the digital generation, which is also known as Generation Z. Happy New Year. And if you're like a lot of families, your kids may or may have gotten some new smart devices, whether it was a smartphone or a tablet or a new computer, and you are probably wondering what exactly you are in for if it's a new thing. So I wanted to take a couple of minutes and give you 5 things you need to remember in keeping your child safe online. And if you've ever attended one of my workshops, these are going to be very familiar to you, but it never hurts to hear them again and have it be reinforced, right? So number 1, talk to them. Talk to them about the responsibility of having a digital, a smart device. They have access to the entire world. So always talking to them, keeping a constant open line of communications that is judgment free. That is so important. Make sure that you are not judging your kids when they come to you. If you judge them, they will not come to you. Trust me on this one. I've got 3 under my belt and I know this to be a fact. So, installation or install. Number 2 is install. And that means installing monitoring software. You need to make a choice and a decision as a family if you're actually going to install monitoring software. I highly recommend that if you are going to install monitoring software on your child's device, that you do it before you even hand the phone over. Something else that I'm a big proponent on is do not do it and not let them know. I think that sets up a precedence of not trusting. So if you're going to monitor their activity online, you need to let them know, and it gives you a great opportunity for conversations should something come up down the road. I have several that I recommend, one more in particular than others, and you can find that on my website under resources. And you can get that link down here below. Number 3, limit the time. It is estimated that each of us as human beings spend at least 8 hours a day online. That's a lot of time. However, since it's in our hands all the time, that to me almost seems like a lower number. So limit their time. This just gives them a breath of fresh air. Just gets them away, gets them involved. Certain little things like no devices at the dinner table. You can find places to implement it. Also, if some of these monitoring softwares also provide you the ability to turn it on and turn it off, so you have a little bit more of control there. Number 4, educate. Educate yourself. How can you possibly know what's out there if you are not on these platforms yourself? I'm not telling you that you have to be an uber power user of Snapchat, but I am telling you that you need to have an account and you need to have an idea of the ins and outs and how it works. So one of the offerings that I give is that we'll sit together and put all these apps on your phone, and I will train you how to use them. So if that's something that you have not found time to do, to learn how to operate these apps that your children are on, that your teens are on, let me know. I'm more than happy to help you. That contact information is below as well as on my website. And number 5, make rules. Going back to the one earlier on limiting time. Your rules could be no devices from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. No devices at the dinner table. No devices if we're together as a family with family fun night. So your house, your rules, you'll have some pushback usually with some of the older ones, but the way I look at it is unless they are actually paying for their own device, it's still yours. So your house, your rules. So hopefully that gives you 5 ways to kind of take control of your child and their smart devices. And as always, I am available to help coach and train and consult. Feel free to reach out to me, and let's have a great 2018.